A very good afternoon and welcome back to Seven District Sports Club. Seven Districts presents Emirates D50 powered by Fancode. Match number 5 coming up between Emirates Blues and Dubai. Let's head down. And the news from the center is Dubai winning the toss and they've elected to bat first.
Oh, immediately chasing one outside off. Needs to be careful, Ronak. The shot selection in particular. Wonderful straight drive. Right back to the bowler and threw him for 4.
That is glorious from Ronak Panoli.
Apesh catching the outer edge. But it will find the gap at point and between the third.
Up and square again going hard with those hands there, Ronak Panoli, but
Well, not with a full toss like that. Caressed through the covers. Will not go all the way, or will it? Yeah, just about. Nestles into the skirting for 4. Oh, that's a wonderful punch through the covers. Look at the balance and poise.
that's form does to you. Ian Fernandez in great control.
Beautiful punch. And that's Ronak Panoli for you. Stand and deliver. Sweetly through extra cover. Steps out. It's a top edge over the keeper. Didn't know much about it, Ronak Panoli. But he'll take the result. A streaky 4 runs. Wonderful punch through the covers from Ian Fernandez. Over pitch delivery. And dutifully put away. That's a lovely shot. Up his drive. But that was firmly struck. All the way for 4.
No half measures from Ronak Panoli. That's one great thing about him.
Chip. In good time. And he swung that away towards square leg for 6. A touch of arrogance from Ronak Panoli.
Unbelievable shot.
Oh, that's gotten big on him. And Suleiman Haider gets the breakthrough. Unlucky Ian Fernandez.
That's a huge wicket for the youngsters. Sulman Haider getting rid of Ian Fernandez, centurion from the last game. Well, that little bit of uneven bounce. This time he goes through extra cover. He won't bother. This time worked away fine. Might just run away for a boundary. So back-to-back boundaries here for Ronak Panoli. Usaid Amin touched 2 straight on that occasion and nicely tucked away for 4. He's gone through the offside again. Make it 3 boundaries in a row. And that takes Ronak Panoli to a magnificent half century. Onto the pads. Beautifully whipped away. Ritya Irvin is away. He's faced some very good bowling from Salman Haider in the previous over. This time it was a bit of a loosener. This time forcing shot of the back foot. That just may run away for another boundary. So back-to-back boundaries here for Ritya Irvin. Previous over, Ronak Panoli hitting 3 boundaries. So loose delivery here from Salman. And that's another boundary. Ronak Panoli is on a roll now. In this over, Salman has just lost it. Pulled away. And pulled away in style here from Ronak Panoli. Well, make it 5 boundaries for Ronak Panoli. Of the last 5 deliveries, he's faced 3 in the previous over of Usaid Amin, 2 back-to-back of Salman. And all of a sudden, Use of the feet. Inside out. 4 is the result. Ritya won't miss out on such opportunities. This time it's been picked up through the leg side. Has that carried all the way? Hits those boundary skirtings. That's a 6. Oh, down the leg side. I think it's missed everyone. And it's going to go into the fence. Well, he's given runs. I thought it just... Inside out. This all too easy. Lot of empty spaces on the offside. And Ritya Irwin picks the spot.
He's climbed into that, and that's way back from Ronak Panoli. Over square leg for half a dozen.
He doesn't need any more invitations. Free hit for Ronak Banoli.
Stand and deliver. Straight down the ground for 4.
What a brilliant strike.
Oh, this is a bit of a leading edge, but that's a horrible delivery. And found the fielder. Can you believe it, Ronak? He is still standing there in disbelief. How has he not put that away for 6?
So disappointing for Ronak Panoli. He's gone for 91. Just 23.1 overs. He'll be bitterly disappointed with that shot.
Beautiful shot from Aditya. Shimmy down the track and just placed it to the left of mid-off for 4.
A lovely use of the feet from Aditya. He's looking really good here.
Lovely punchy drive from Ritya. And gone through the long off. Zohaib will be disappointed with that fielding effort. Oh, he goes aerial. And that may go all the way. Handsome strike by Aditya Shetty. Overpitched and smashed. Way back for 6. 5th over for Shakib Ahmed. Oh, this has gotten big on him. And that's a cracking delivery to dislodge this partnership. Aditya Shetty roughed up and had absolutely no chance on that one. A rip snorter from Shakib Ahmed. And well directed as well. Had nowhere to hide. And just ballooned to the keeper. It took a special delivery. Well, that is a hittable delivery and you've left him off the hook. Beautiful square drive. Missed the fielder but found the fence. Nicely put away by Musaib. Oh, that's a beautiful shot. Full and wide and launched over extra cover for 4. Flick of the wrist and excellent catch. At deep mid wicket, Shahan Akram had to dive forward. It was dipping on him. And Nasif Faraz of all people has produced the breakthrough. Disappointing for Ritya. He batted so well. It was there for the taking. He rolled his wrist on it, tried to keep it down. And Shahan Akram, that's a terrific catch. Has he latched onto it? Just about to the right of that long on fielder. A timely boundary. Oh, this may be the big shot. Not quite. Straight to the deep mid wicket. And Nasif Faraz picks up another. And it's always a major delight when a non-frontline bowler picks up a wicket. Couldn't clear the fielder. Shahan Akram making no mistake. So Fahad Nawaz did try his best, but to no avail. 260 for 5, 5 overs to go. This is another chance. And on the 4th time of asking, he will fall. No mistake made by Jamshed. Usaid gets his 2nd wicket. And Musaib, he certainly did try to get on with the game. Just catching the outer half of the blade and he's holed out. Good running catch at deep extra. 262 for 6 now. A flurry of wickets falling for Dubai. Bowled him. Was a day early on the shot. And Nasir Faraz is delighted. Why not? 3 wickets in his 4th over. And Falak Noor completely befuddled by that one. Bowled it extremely slow. And some good turn as well. Crashes into mid-stump. So couldn't make much of an impression, the fast bowler. 265 for 7 now. It's a collapse. That's much more like it. Couple of bounces into the gap for 4. A lusty blow from Akasha. Going for the big hit and clears the long on. That's much more like it. Played with real conviction and a solid connection. Is this long enough? Taken on the rope. So Usaid Amin concludes his bowling effort with a 3rd wicket. Almost got it beyond the long on. But that's a good catch. Dragged it from outside off. It is the bigger boundary. And safely pouched. No mistake there by Ghulam Murtaza. 280 for 8. He's gone for the big shot. Long on. Will take it. Wicket number 4 for Nasir Faraz. What a day out he's having. Umair Idris, the young leggy, making no mistake. And Ayman Ahmed had to go for it. Just hold it into the wicket. Didn't get to the pitch of the ball. A lot of height, but not the distance. Bit of a bobble, but he clung on for dear life. We're down to the final pair for Team Dubai. 281 for 9. This is a skyer. And will be taken. So Dubai, after being 188 at the 30 over mark, have been bowled out for 284. Ronak was outstanding, 91 of 78. Priti Arvind with a patient 70 of 100. But after his dismissal, a lot of mini contributions coming in from the likes of Aditya Shetty and Syed Musab. But nobody really kicking on. And Emirates Blues forced themselves back into the game. In terms of the bowling, Nasir Faraz was outstanding, 4 for 20 in his 5 overs, 1 wicket apiece for Shahan Akram, Suleiman Haider, who got the opener Ahan Fernandez, and Shakib Ahmed. 3 for the skipper, Usaid Amin. Here we go then. Falak Noor, first ball to Zohaib. On the body, nicely tucked away towards fine leg. And it will scoot away for 4. An excellent start for Zohaib. That will give him a much needed shot of confidence. Just straying a bit too straight. Lovely punch through the gap. Beautifully placed, and it will go all the way. Delightful timing from Zohaib. In swing delivery, nicely clipped. Delightful shot from Shahan Akram. Just straying onto the pads. Oh, that's a brilliant shot by Shahan Akram. How good was that? The sound of the blade said it all. Right out of the sweet spot. Nice looking push. Will find the gap. And it just keeps running away, doesn't it? What timing on that. Eamon tried his best, but just couldn't get there. Oh, that's a glorious pull shot. Well in front of square. He read the length early and absolutely crashed it to the boundary in the blink of an eye. Well, what can one say? The CV of Mushtaq Ahmed speaks for himself. Sussex legend, Pakistan cricket legend, and a wonderful coaching career. And what a shot! Mohammad Zohaib Khan is putting on a batting masterclass tonight. Over pitch delivery, overcompensation from Akasha Tahir.
This time he goes straight down the ground, makes room, and bang over the top. Zohaib is a wonderful striker when he gets going. That's a meaty blow down the ground. Nicely played this time. Through the offside, and that brings half century for Zohaib. At the top of the order, he's done the job here, but it's long way off. You will need to kick on and convert this start into a big one. He goes big here. That's easily done from Zohaib. Beautiful strike. Just like that. That's a beautiful drive. Wide of mid-off. And desperate dive. Can't get to it. 4 more to Zohaib. Goes for that sweep. That one pitched on line. And yes. Shahan Akram is not convinced, but I think I was struck him right in line. Then he moved his foot slightly across to off stump. That will be a very, very interesting replay. Until or unless he got some bat on it, that looked pretty adjacent to me. Look at that. Pitched on the stumps. May have just slide past the off stump.
A poor delivery helped on its way behind square. And a rank long hop punished.
Can't get away with such deliveries to this man who's so strong of the front foot and he's so strong of the back foot. In his mind, no slip this time. Outside edge. The outfield is fast enough. That goes fine for a boundary for Kamranatha. Tossed up and driven beautifully. Has he found the gap? That's a very good shot from Zohaib. He's so strong in that area. That was a delightful cover drive.
Edged past the keeper. That was the half chance they needed to stick.
Absolute cracking delivery.
Punchy drive through the covers once again. And all the way for 4 again. 1 hit away from a century. Oh, this could be the moment. Yes, it is. Past the fine leg. He's missed out on the stop. But Zohaib has not missed out on his 100. What a fabulous knock.
Plenty of emotions on display here, and great to see Kamranatha also really showing his happiness, hugging him and giving him those high fives and piece of advice as well. That's great to see.
What a wonderful moment in his D career. A knock that he will cherish. He's hoiked it towards mid-wicket and dropped and into the fence. Double trouble.
Rubbing salt to the wounds of Falak.
And in the gap. Don't bother running for that one.
Zohaib is beginning to cut loose here.
Slow delivery has been slammed over cow corner. Way back.
Typical Kamranatha for you. Picked the slow one and almost slog swept it. Just like an off spinner. Look at that, down on one knee and heaved away through the leg side. He's a very powerful striker of the ball, Kamranatha.
Oh, that was right out of the sweet spot. He's gone downtown and over the side screen for a massive 6. Floaty delivery in the slot. And that had to disappear.
Tosses that one up. Flat and hard. Long on. This time taken. Akash Atai takes the catch. That's the end of Zohaib. was in the slot. He wanted to clear long on just bottom half of the bat, and Aditya Shetty has two now. Good catch there by Akasha. It was traveling, anxiously waiting, heart in his mouth there for a moment. But take a bow, young man. He played a wonderful knock of 127. 218 for 2. Going back over the wicket and nicely pulled away. In the gap from Kamranatha. He's such a good player of spin. Tossed up. This time gone big through the leg side. And I think he's gone all the way for 6. Kamranatha. Nasser Faraz has gone big. Terrific strike. Oh, pitch delivery there. And that is been creamed over wide of long off for 6. He goes for that big slog sweep and he gets all of it. Kamranatha is a very, very good striker of the ball. Round the wicket, and the result will be the same. This is even further from Kamranatha. Back-to-back sixes. Aditya Shetty changing the angle. Hits it hard off the back foot. Has he found the gap? Yes, he has. Kamranatha is putting up a show here. This time he's been greeted with another one. All the way for 6. Now they're just so close to another victory here. Full toss and he's gone. Trying to play that glory shot. He's got himself out on a full toss. He had the opportunity. The game was done on the last ball. He refused that single. And that's how the game goes. Instead of being not out 90, he's gone for a magnificent 90. Worked away in the gap. That's it. Emirates Blues goes on to chase this total with considerable ease. They won by 7 wickets. At the end, it turned out to be a one-sided affair, all set up by Zohaib's brilliant 100 at the top, 127. Shan also made a useful 30-odd, 90 for Kamranatha, 18 unbeaten for Nasser Faraz, and 1 not out to Ghulam Murtaza. 19 extras from Dubai. That's something they need to work on as well. As far as the bowling is concerned, Falak Noor bowled with some pace, was touch expensive. Akash Attar didn't really create a great impression there. Gatan bowled economically. Ronak went around the park. Not enough wickets. Eamon picked up a wicket towards the end of the game. Aditya Shetty was expensive, but he's got 2 wickets. No real wickets from anyone. That's why they are on the losing side. They lose by 7 wickets. Dubai bowling needs to really stand up going forward in this tournament.